filters with the help of Sky UI.
Oh, hi there. It's been a month, and yeah, now I got suspended. You know, I got suspended from school for a month, and now this is my first day back at high school in New York City. Hell yeah, dude. I moved to this place here again. See here, my bedroom, and then bathroom, and then the game, like this chill area basically, and the lounge room. So yeah, move back here in this place. I'm not gonna keep moving around. This should be my last one. So yeah, let's head to high school, I guess. My first day back at high school in New York. I'm so excited. If I find a taxi, I will. Taxi. Please, 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 please. No! I don't want that. I want that, please, yes. Hey, can you take me to 3rd Lane on the island in New York? Sure, no problem.
Take me to South Boham.
Thanks.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go to sleep, you wake me up. Got it.
Step up and eat my nuts. Thanks.
Here you go. Cool, here's the money. Thanks. See ya. See ya. My first day back at high school. Nice. Let's chill here, my boy. Smoke some weed and watch YouTube. Why the fuck not?
Filter by material, filter by style, filter by item type. It's really that easy, except for your bikini mods. Apparently bikinis fall into every category, and I completely agree. There's no time for scrap. Ensmod does pretty much a zillion other things. So if you're into crafting, you really can't go wrong. Next up we have a new alternate start for the mod Live Another Life alternate start, and it's called War Times: A Daughter's Tale. I am a young daughter in a family struggling to survive a wartime. No one is safe during a war. Man, woman, or child. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? The mod aims to offer an alternative, hyper-realistic, non-glamorous start that could be very possible in a time of war. On the table was a diary pointing the dire situation I was in, and that my father wasn't actually my father. He was my stepfather. We have the Serana dialogue add-on. Serana, for a lot of us, is more than just a companion in Skyrim. She's a lifelong partner. Like the Japanese would say, a waifu for laifu. If there's anyone that's been made more uncomfortably attractive more times than you can count on several hands, it's Serana. I mean, why not? As the memes would say, she's a hot vampire chick with some serious daddy issues, which is essentially the #1 trait Skyrim players look for in a waifu. Fortunately, as video game companions do, she runs out of lines and you eventually see through the facade that perhaps, just maybe, she's actually not a real woman. This mod keeps that facade on just a little bit longer so you can continue living your dreamland where your girlfriend is a vampire chick with daddy issues. And it does this by adding lots of new dialogue, like combat lines.
I say when it ends.
More locational dialogue. And just a whole slew of extra dialogue options like what do you think about her future adventuring plans. Most of her responses are pretty short, which is actually kind of in character for Serana. Some of the dialogue have squares in it, but look, if you want to prolong the life of Serana, right, this is the best you've got. You can ask her to ask you questions, you know, stuff that normal human beings would do if they weren't computer AI. You can get some refreshers on some Dawnguard topics, and even ask for her opinion on various things. Now really her answers aren't that interesting, but may I remind you that she's a hot vampire chick with daddy issues. Goes up several points of Seranaholic. May I remind you of the various mods available for this game, like the religion mod? You sick fuck, what did you think I was talking about. Next up, we
Porn.
have the #1 moon mod for Skyrim, Skygazer Moons ported over to Special Edition. Now, I went out there and tried to record a bunch of comparison shots, but because Skyrim is a perfect game with absolutely zero bugs whatsoever, I had a hard time loading back into my games and it being the same time. So really, I only have one comparison shot for you, and this is it. Now, you're probably wondering, MXR, why is it glowing so much? Well, because this is Skygazer Moons with glow, the new highly requested feature, which honestly doesn't really do much for me. The glow is pretty strong, and he recommends turning off your EMP, which made the glow even stronger. Now, this could be the lighting mods I have, so I just went with the 4K normal version. Now, if you compare Master, which is the orange moon, to the vanilla, you might actually think vanilla is more detailed, but that's just actually completely inaccurate. If you zoom in by FOV 20, you can clearly see that this mod is more detailed, and if you go to Secunda, which is the moon that looks like ours, you're gonna see that the difference is enormous. Now, unfortunately, you're also gonna see some kind of outline as if this was some kind of sticker that was stuck in the sky, which honestly it kind of is, which kind of ruins the close-up, but then again, who actually plays at FOV 20? Most people are gonna see the moon at this distance, but at this distance, it pretty much looks exactly like the vanilla moon. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, I don't know what I'm doing with my life right now. Here, sat over my microphone, examining the outlines between moons at a zoom that no reasonable human being would actually play Skyrim at. Why are we still here? And next up, we have the glorious doors of Skyrim. Now, this is both a great mod and a sad mod at the same time. Now, this is great because the god of Skyrim doors have finally compiled all of its great works into one mod for one easy download
It's the
that'll save
last
us all
one.
plenty of time while pimping out our doors to the maximum degree. It's sad because there will be no more door pimpage from the door pimp god himself, Hype 1. Is this the end? Yes, almost certain, unfortunately. Never say never, I know, but right now I'm not planning to do any more doors. Why are we still here? Why? I don't want to play Skyrim anymore if this guy is not making any more doors. Fortunately, though, he's left us with one more great door, and that is going to be the Great Dwarven Door that you'll find in Markarth and Dwemer dungeons across Skyrim. And this is perhaps one of his most advanced doors yet, adding a lever which is very Dwemer-like that results in a chain reaction of gears also very Dwemer-like to open a beautiful scratched-up gold-like door, which is almost like the gates of heaven as he ascends the Skyrim modding greatness as he leaves this world to hopefully pursue bigger and better things and design doors, you know, in the afterlife. What a fantastic last gift to this community. Just remember that these doors will always be open. You ever want to come back, man? And then we have a swimming animation called Stronger Swimming Animation SE, which is pretty easily the best swimming animation you can find. We've had one before, which came from Lover's Lab, which specializes in, you know, other kinds of mods. You know, I think he only spent like 10 minutes on it, whereas, you know, that one threesome triple gang animation he did, he probably spent like 3 hours on, which was still somehow better than the vanilla swimming animation just because of how purely cringe and terrible it is. I mean, why does it
Let's have
look
a
like my
joint.
right leg is cramped and I have no ability to swim straight like a human being? This one is just smooth, clean, and elegant. It's like one of those videos you see online where those girls just scuba dive underwater just for the sake of looking at their ass. There's some leg kicks, there's a few flutters in there. You know, it's a full-on animation cycle and not just one motion repeated constantly that makes you look like a complete robot synth swimming in the water. I mean, it feels natural, and he's still an animation student in his early days, so who exactly did Bethesda hire for their game? And the armor mod this week is the DX Witch Hunter armor. It seems like every week it's just another Deserter X armor. Maybe he's the only great armor modder left. Maybe everything is a scary BDSM armor and Lover's Lab. Maybe it's Maybelline, but I'm not complaining because these armors are still fire. Just when you think he couldn't get any better. Stainless steel bolts, really solid metal clasp, solid metal crossbow, beautiful insignia, tight leather shiny pants, subtle but nuanced rose pattern in the back, fit Serana-holic Serana unbelievably. It's as if the forces of Dawnguard decided to have taboo intercourse with the vampires and create this brand new armor, which is perfect for Serana because that's pretty much what she is. She's a vampire that's now part of the Dawnguard. and it's her epitomized in a piece of armor. So if you don't download this, can you really say you love Serana? I don't think so. Then we have a mod called Actor Limit Fix. A mod that fixes a bug where if you have more than 128 actors in the same place, they start floating around into the nether. Now, don't misunderstand me, this is a bug that I thoroughly enjoy. And if it were up to me, I would probably leave it in the game, but this is one of the top mods of the month. And also, given the amount of endorsements and downloads, I can't say that I'm not shocked that this many people actively have over 128 NPCs active at a time. I review Skyrim mods for a living, and the last time I remembered having to spawn over 128 NPCs was raised in a cave on a boat to test out a spell mod. The amount of people downloading this mod really shows you how desperately we need the Elder Scrolls 6. Now, to test this mod, there was clearly really only one NPC we needed 128 of, and that's of course Nazim.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top.
Because what's better than one entitled prick and 128 of them?
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Shield for a while.
Now, as you can see, just as he proclaimed, some of them started to float off to space, while others couldn't actually move their mouths when speaking. Which is clearly a massive detriment to my very
Tomorrow I'm
valid
gonna
gameplay
lag
decision
school.
of spawning 128 Nazims. Thanks to this mod, I was finally able to complete my lifelong dream of having a communist Nazi regime of Nazims, 128 of them marching straight into my Whiterun to really greatly enhance my Skyrim experience. Now what's next for me? Probably one of those clickbait titles where it's like, what happens if
And
you
oh
spawn
yeah,
128
this is not my
video
other
coming next,
school.
you know, obviously
I
the
forgot
next
to tell you
video
guys,
idea.
it's
Now that
been
we
a
basically
month
covered the
and
top
I got
7 Skyrim mods
expelled.
of the month, it's
Not
time for some
suspended,
bonus mods.
expelled.
And I decided to go with Vampire
My
Follower
mistake.
because, quite frankly, I need to make Serana jealous.
I'm talking out of character
She's
for a
been riding that
second.
army of Nazims
The
quite-
character, right, it's been a month and the character got expelled from that school. So, he goes to this school now. I change up a bit because, why not? Because I just remembered. The character's school is on the other side of the map in GTA 4. Right down, show you, down here. So yeah, the character's school is somewhere over here. Well, he is up there. So I'm just gonna say the character got expelled from that school down there. So yeah, I forgot what his name is. So the character's name is Isaac, and yeah, he's still 15. So, but he have a different name now. 3, 2, 1, go.
A bit lately. Now, Varys can be found inside of Alpha's basement and even comes with a fully depicted story on Lover's Lab. Varys is a pretty white-haired vampire with hungry red eyes. She has no fangs because her job is not to feed, but to offer pleasure to her master. She must please Lord Harkon if she doesn't want to be punished roughly. Lord Harkon grabbed Varys and began to spank her. When Master Harkon got tired of spanking her, he tied Varys to the wall, and to his own rejoicing, made Varys the Silver Spanked body. You know, I'm glad I read this because this is definitely something I really needed to know about Harkon's backstory. You can ask her, how did you arrive to Morthal? I ran away from my master. I ended up in Morthal and Alva rescued me, or so she says. Alva was no different. She asked me to make her some errands in exchange for hospitality. I'm not proud of what I've done, but that cannot be changed. As you can tell, I'm a vampire. I'm not from a royal clan, but I'm not a feral one either. And at that moment, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with Varys. Serana had been a very bad girl, and I needed to teach her a lesson. I clothed her in the warmest gear available in Skyrim, gave her food, shelter, and everything she needed, and treated her with respect. I also downloaded a mod called Twins, which would add 2 sisters in the last indoor cell of the Silent Moon's camp. After killing the guards, I could see that they were not clothed. Their bodies glistening with sweat and oil, waists the size of toothpicks, and hips that could crush the skulls of small children. I spoke to Dahlia, and the first dialogue option was, would you like to make love? which was tempting, but I was a married Christian man with 2 children, and so of course I refused profusely, and that was the end of that. I then spoke to her twin Danielle. The first dialogue option said, "How about the 3 of us?" I clicked on it thinking it was short for "How about the 3 of us get the hell out of here, get a nice warm meal, worship Jesus for a bit, and then go back to our families." But instead what happened was definitely none of what I just described. I mean, things that I certainly wouldn't guess sisters would ever want to do to each other, especially the ones of the twin variety. Needless to say, I made a mistake and definitely did not try and continue on that train of sin. I got them all very warm outfits, shelter, food, I introduced them to Talos, made sure they stayed away from the Bella, and that was the end of that. I definitely did not invite Varys over and have them perform terrible, terrible acts in front of me.
Let's head home, I guess. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm not in hiding anymore, as you can see. So yeah, it's been a month and yeah, not in hiding. Let's take a taxi to the crib, to the projects. No. Fuck. Looks like I have to get another taxi.
Hey, watch my fucking car!
Let's go. No. Let's go here. Hey, I would like to go to the Bronx. Sure. Where at though? Old Block. That's where I live, Old Block. Sure, no problem.
Hey, okay, yeah, problem.
I'm going to go to sleep. You wake me up. Actually, here's your money first. Thanks. I'm going to go to sleep. Well, you know. Yeah, all good. I'll wake you up. Thanks.
Here we are.
Wake up. Thanks. See ya. See ya. Old Block, dude. My home. Old Block. Where the rappers are from, basically. Like, all the famous rappers these days are from. Hell yeah. Old Block, dude. The Old Block. Let's chill here. Actually, let's go inside the crib. Is this even the place, dude? I think it's, yeah, this has to be right. I don't know which. It could be the place, it could be this place here. Like the Old Block. I think it's this place down here. My place. Yeah, it is down here. Okay, let's head upstairs. Head in here. Where's my room? I think my room is here, dude. Okay, put off the backpack. Okay. It's fucking raining. Great. I can hear the rain. Yeah, look, out here, it's fucking raining. I knew it, dude. Fuck, there's a dead body there. I didn't hear nothing, dude. Look, fuck, something must have happened. Well, let's put my backpack off, dude. Fuck, that's a shame. I would have loved to see some shit going down in the Old Block. Let's chill here.
embarrassed, and then have everybody join in to make Serena jealous. There's absolutely no way that could have happened because I'm a Christian man, and this is a Christian channel.
Huh.
Thank you guys so much for watching. There's an uncensored version on Patreon, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
In Animal Crossing New Horizons, you
Fuck off. No one
What
cares
does
about
love
your
look like
bitch.
in Skyrim? No. I'm not talking about those mods. No. What does true, romantic, happily ever after love look like for the denizens of Tamriel? How does a strong male Nord woo over a potential mate? How does one gain the favor of Lady Mara? Those are all topics we're gonna delve in today in hopefully a new series where we revisit and appreciate the best quests and stories ever told in Skyrim and Fallout. So if you have any of your own favorites, please feel free to leave those down below. I'm desperate, right? I am really desperate. My memory is terrible. Why am I doing this? Well, making Fallout 4 mod videos all the time can be, just a little bit soul crushing, as I said in my last lore video, which of course again nobody watched. It's okay. That's right. These are fun to make, and if nobody watches them, I will still have fun, I think. I hope. So subscribe to the channel. I hear that helps. Hit the notification bell. Hit all notifications, even though I'm pretty sure this doesn't even do anything. And let's begin. When visiting Marmel at the Temple of Mara to potentially marry your one and only, you might run into something interesting. No, not whatever that is. See, it turns out Marmel doesn't just marry people, he has married himself to a dark elf named Dinya Balu. Marmel, I didn't know you were into that interracial stuff. And you can ask her, the lady living in the Temple of Mara, which divine she serves.
We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods.
May I receive her blessings?
Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
So we must become Mara and use her hands, her goddess hands, to touch the whole of Tamriel.
The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat, and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself.
Isn't it usually the girl, almost a young woman? Instead, it's the other way around. Dinya's calling this girl immature.
The village of Iverstead. The woman? Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
That's fascinating. Dinya goes to sleep every night with images of people having girl or guy problems. My God, that really sucks. So we head over to Iverstead at the foot of the throat of the world to confront the fickle and immature Fastred. I find her staring emptily into a potato plant, perhaps a reflection of her inner being and her potato-ness when it comes to romantic relationships.
Are you the one sent by Mara?
She's been expecting me as she picks up a potato.
Dragonborn, huh? Was it your mom?
Are you the one
Pino! Pino, shut the hell up, you're not funny! Fastred, how did you know I was coming?
I prayed to Mara and she spoke to me in a dream. She said a stranger would appear to help me. Is that you?
So
Yeah.
in Skyrim, if you're having girl
It is
problems,
you.
son, all you need to do is pray,
No.
and then you'll get a dream, and someone
If
like
I
me
was
will show
there-
up to your front door, like a Domino's
Right,
delivery man,
if
to help
I
you
was
solve your
there,
problems.
I
Bassianus
would
wants to marry
bloody
me.
fucking
I think I love
say
him.
yes
He wants to move to Riften
and
afterwards.
pull out my
Father
dick
won't
and
allow
yeah,
it. He only cares about
say
this
fuck
stupid
it
town.
and suck it.
Bassianus makes me happier than anyone
I'm
ever
helping you
has.
there.
My mother's not any help either.
Riften, of all places in Skyrim, it's not Solitude, and chances are she's probably gonna find work at Helga's bunkhouse.
I don't want to choose. They're both so amazing.
That seems like a weird thing to say about your dad. My boyfriend is so amazing, but my dad is so amazing too. I can't choose. Unless she's talking about somebody else. Heading to her home, you can find her mother, Boti, and try and get
Just
her
have
take on
another
the whole
joint.
situation.
Oh my. Probably something about the men.
We all wish we had her problems.
Her mother basically says, Fastrid, your problems ain't shit.
I don't tell my husband, but I don't have any problem with Bassianus. Even if it means her leaving Iverstead, I want Fastrid to be happy. If they just snuck out of town together, I could manage my husband.
So Boti's fine with Bassianus. You know, why not? He makes her happy. What could possibly go wrong in Riften? What would inspire them to leave?
Bassianus is still so terrified of Yofthor.
Yoftor is the father.
If he knew that I'd keep him from hunting the poor boy down, he'd take Fastrid to Riften without a second thought. Let him know that I'll watch out for them. Just want my daughter to be happy.
For Boti, happiness is the only thing she's considered.
Sure, leave. Everyone else does.
Whoa! Whoa! I was just beginning to warm up to this place. I'll take my leave now. Then we can cross the street to Villemere Inn because obviously the husband is either drinking or getting his own inn room. A random plate descends from the sky. Surely a bad sign for what's about to happen. In his own room, alone, isolated from his family, eating bread is Yoftor. Your daughter asked me to speak to you.
I'm sure I know what this is about. She thinks she's in love with Bassianus and wants to leave town. With him. Let me tell you how I see it. Until a few months ago, the girl was head over heels for Clement. Wouldn't stop talking about you. Now, if I thought she was really in love with Bassianus, that would be one thing. But she's a child. It will pass.
It turns out Fastrid could potentially be a child, immature, fickle. Why do you want her to stay so badly?
Look around here. There's not much left. Used to be a good-sized town. The folks have been moving to Riften for a while now. If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverstead?
Yoftor believes his daughter's calling, her destiny, is to repopulate Iverstead.
You know how children are. Her fancies change with the moon. And like always, the boy lacks any kind of spine.
Oh! Oh! Shots fired.
Need some convincing. A little push and this would all be settled.
Now, as I'm leaving, Wilhelm is having a conversation with Bassianus. He states that he would leave, but Klimek has so much more to learn.
Klimek is doing just fine. You should follow your heart.
Perhaps one day, but not today.
I mean, this is happening literally right outside of Yoftor's room. Here's the thing, Klimek and Bassianus are roommates. They fish together. They're best bros. Also, he's a
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
and sounds like a dark elf while being a Nord. But he's mostly just a
What a boring conversation.
proving that maybe what Yoftor said was right. She's probably just in her bad boy phase, and leaving to Riften with him might not actually be a great idea. I mean, look at that 4-letter word in his name. Bethesda's is clearly trying to tell us something. Now, if you go outside, you'll find Klimek at a stall, alone, in the middle of the night.
I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous.
He is pretty much the most likable guy you'll ever meet. He basically makes a dangerous climb, risking his life to deliver food to the old graybeards.
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The graybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And if you feel bad for him, you can help him out if you so wish. But that's not the point of this video. I hear you lost Fastrid.
Oh, Fastrid. I'm not sure what happened. One moment she's smiling at me, the next I can't even meet her eyes. I'll bet Bassianus would know what's going on. He understands women.
Oh yeah. Bassianus, he knows what's going on. You can just give up on him, or you can tell him to stop being such a beta.
What did you call me?
You see, these Skyrim sleuths don't care that you risk your life every day to help the elderly for no pay. All they care about is how alpha you are. I mean that you should be bold.
Wait, you mean I should just tell her? Tell her how I feel?
I know. Isn't that crazy? Telling people how you feel?
Eastmere's beard, you're right. No fish was ever caught by staying away from the shore. I'm off to see her.
Go get that fish. Slay that fish.
Huh.
God damn it, Klimek. God damn it. Come on, one more try. You can do it, Klimek. No. No, yes. Yes. Go get that, Klimek. Go get that. It's yours. It's yours. Own it. Beat it up. Beat the shit out of it. Okay, whoa. Coming on a little bit too strong there, Klimek.
Klimek? What is it?
I don't want you to leave Iverstead.
Why not?
Because I would miss you.
But I thought you only cared about your fishing.
What good are fish if you have to eat them alone?
Oh, Clemic.
Amen, Klimek. Amen. That was so beautiful. And then you can rob him.
Think you can steal from me?
Okay, let's not do that this time. Yoftor has his way. Fastred gets the hardworking, benevolent man. Klimek gets to taste Fastred's fish. The fish that she cooked for dinner that night, right, you sick fucks. And Iverstead gets repopulated by their offspring.
Fuck off, you stupid ads.
Which they will undoubtedly unload like bunnies. But what about Dianis, Bastianis? You can tell him that Boti wants him to elope with her daughter.
Oh, my love. How I long to take her away from all of this. Why did Boti send you to me?
And of course not before backhand insulting her father.
I always had a feeling she liked me. More than that brute Yofthor, at least. Yofthor. What about him? He'll come after us and it will be unpleasant. She would. If she's willing to deal with him, then everything would be all right. I'll go speak to Fastred. Post haste.
Bastianis will run straight toward Fastred, and in a very disorienting manner, Boti takes care of Yoftor, and Bastianis has his way with Fastred.
Am I to throw it to the wolves?
Your father will never approve of us.
She just wants to see the world, just like I did when I was her age.
And if she decides to leave Iverstead, how you'll endure the city.
No, I can't bear the thought.
I'll make the preparations immediately.
And there you go, just in a span of a few minutes, they've already forgot that I was the one that did all of this, and that they're completely ungrateful. And of course, Fastred can now go ahead to Riften, where she will probably be begging for coin, as her husband, Bastianis, is unable to land a stable career, because he is an Anas. And the town of Iverstead will continue on its downward slope towards nothingness. Klimek will of course not only discover that he's lost his best friend, but that his best friend was doing unspeakable things to his once beloved Fastred, and will have to live with the thought of him doing it constantly over and over to her in Riften, where he is unable to do anything about it. And with a town that small and hopeless, he will most likely live and die alone, never to be loved or loved. I hope you're happy with this decision, because you made it, and you can never go back. Well, you could reload, but that's unimmersive. If you're feeling bad right now, you should. You deserve it. I'm kidding, guys. It's completely up in the air. What did you do? Who did you choose? Or let me know why down below. I will, of course, remain completely unbiased, as I always am. Now you can go back to Dinya and tell her what you've done.
How wonderful. Like the sea, their love roils and swells, but brings life and nourishment to all.
And of course, what you've done is not enough.
I see you are eager to carry the light. As you venture, Mara fills my mind evermore with visions of love in peril. Embers lie nestled in stone, needing only fuel to bloom a flame that will warm all around them. Go to Markarth. There you'll find Calsomo, wise, acid, and reclusive. Help him to emerge and state his intentions.
The great and old Dwemer scientist has the hots for somebody. And of course, as Mara's designated Cupid, you will head over to the
Let's have
Understone
another
Keep
join.
and confront Calsomo. I was sent by Mara to aid you.
I was beginning to lose faith that any help would come. You see, I've been thinking about Feline quite a bit. You know Feline?
Feline is the housecarl to Jarl Igmund.
You know what a beauty she is.
Well, yeah, I can see it.
The trouble is that I can't seem to speak around her. My mouth goes dry, and as I start to sing, I could never hope to approach her.
Calsimo, you seem to be showing signs of beta-ness. Okay, I'm kidding. You just need to have something to talk about, that's it.
That's the trouble. I know Feline from the keep, but I have no idea what sorts of things she likes.
Show her your Dwemer research. Bitches love Dwemer research.
It's not a simple matter. I could offend her fairly easily by bringing up the wrong subject. I've seen it happen before.
Oh, Calcium was like 7.
Let's head out. Why not? Even though it's 1 AM in the morning. Still, it's in New York City. No one sweeps here. The city of people don't sweep. The city of no sweeping. You know what I mean. Move the fuck out of my way, you dickhead homeless.
I should have never took that first drink. Kept on.
Shut your bitch ass up, homeless. Let's go. Fight me. Fight me. Bitch ass, come back here.
If I ain't drinking, I ain't thinking. Get back up.
Bitch,
Still haven't fought, huh?
stay down. Let's turn this away. I'm talking out of character for a second. I forgot what gang this character is in, so I'm gonna say it was MS-13 gang. So yeah, you know. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go on the character. Let's chill. Actually, let's chill somewhere else, dude. Not here, let's chill somewhere else. Why not? Why not, my guy? Let's chill, I don't know where, but somewhere. In Reach. Let's chill somewhere, dude.
Sorry, man. Satan's in you.
Cool, a playground. Let's chill. Actually, I'm not allowed in here. So, let's chill down here. I wish New York had beaches. I heard California does, but New York? Nah. I wanna move to California one day. It'll be a fucking good place to fucking live. But, if going to California is fucking expensive as fuck. So, I got no way to go there to California. Right now, I have to live in New York. Until that day, I move to California. Then, yeah, I'm stuck here basically. Oh, fuck. Yo, jump the fucking thing, yo. Yo, look out for cars. Let's chill. Let's chill here. Press play.
And he still gets shy around girls? My god, there must be no hope for me then. Is there anyone who knows what she likes?
There is one. Ingvar.
Frankly, Feline is not quite his type, but they've been friends for some time, and he may have some ideas. Please, ask him what she likes. It's my only chance.
Asking a true player who talks to all the girls is honestly a fantastic idea. Head over to the treasury house in a back room where you're most likely waking him up from a slumber after a night-long conquest. I heard you might know what Feline likes.
What? Why? Are you interested?
No. No. I'm madly in love with another. Her name is Isolda. It's for Calcimo.
Calcimo? Is he interested in Feline? That sly old codger. I should have guessed. Good for him. For the both of them. Between you and me, she could use a bit of warmth.
Ooh. Ooh.
Whoa. The future.
Kia, movement that inspires.
A little goes a long way at Macca's. Grab a McFlurry for $4 and a small double beef and bacon extra value meal for just $4.95. Part of our best ever loose change menu.
Oh. Rip Feline. Everybody send your prayers to Feline. She died today.
As for what she might like, I didn't tell you this. Feline likes to act tough, but she really has a soft spot for, of all things, poetry. You know, I took some classes at the Bard's College as a youth. Poems come in handy when wooing. There's a poem I once used on an older lady of Rorikstead. I can change it to be about Feline, if you've got some gold. Are you prepared to receive my golden words?
Yingvar, I'm prepared to receive your golden words, but not before you pay him 200 gold.
Wonderful. I'll write it out so you won't forget it. You should probably just take this directly to Feline. Wouldn't want the old ice brain stumbling over the words.
As far as I know, this is the only way to proceed. So far, we're at a negative loss in gold for this quest. Ingvar's a savage. He's a warrior. He also has hidden talents. It's no wonder the ladies love him.